Now let's make sure that everything is up to snuff. And to do that, we're going to check on my recording devices. Sounds good. Let's check the properties. And level, that's 100%. Probably go back to 95. And let's try listening. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to make sure that I'm above the level of the plane sounds. So that's good for that. We're going to need to go to mixer next because I can obviously hear. And you should too. Let's go to, where is that window? I'm flying in the dark here. Mixer. And let's go to X is come down to there. That should be a good mix. Although I can't hear the mix. You can. So I think we're probably good to go. Well, welcome to November 146 Charlie Hotel. Let's see if I can show you where we are. Whoops. I thought I loaded. Apparently I unloaded X camera. Oh, that's nice. X camera has got a new camera for this plane. Let's see what we got though. Oh man, how come my... Let's go to cockpit cameras, control panel. And let's browse the community files as we see if we have something that's more interesting. And we've got what? Cirrrus Xr20 100. What that? 101. That's it. Wow. "30 new files." Okay, let's get those. And thank you so much, Mark. You know, if this doesn't work, this is pretty much the same size, perhaps not height-wise, as the... I started to say welcome. Welcome. This is Chaz, November 146 Charlie Hotel. We're running at about 72 frames a second, so VR-wise, when we do that later, okay, there's the Cirrrus. How many do we have? There's only one? I can't believe that. 48 cameras, 3 categories. Alright. Let's try loading it. Alright, there's category 1, that it. Oh, 1 of 3, okay. The other, whoa, man, don't tell me. I had this also, I guess I had it set up for VR. There's Orbit 1. Let's take a look at that. Let's go to save all, and it's a pretty thing. This is my scenery that I drew first in FS9 and then FSX and then P3D. It all carried over. Let me see if I can... well, let's see what other views we have. Circle. So we'll come up and out a bit. And I'll give you a pretty good look. It's going faster than I wanted to, but there's the farmhouse over on the right hand side of the screen. And school bus I used to drive. Right here is Mama Carnes Museum. Now interestingly, it looks like everything's buried. Wasn't before, but it is now. So this is actually 2-story and this is 1-story, but the farmhouse is not that set that low, so something's going on with the scenery and the bridge and the little airstrip that we did here. Alright, let's go back and let's get in the cockpit. Oh, that's not a good sign. Let's go to, where's the control panel? I see I had all this assigned. The control panel automatically pops up in my previous settings. There we go. So that's orbit number 1, flyby number 1, and cockpit. I wonder if I should... No, I'm not going to do it right now. You'll forgive me if I have to pop this up, or the menu screen, and we'll go from here. I wonder if we got airport cameras saved in this file. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's save all. And let's bring this down. Let's see, start number 1, start number 3, start 4, helipad. Okay, that's K69. Runways. Here we are. Viewpoints I haven't changed, but that's up on the mountain, look down at the strip. And aircraft cameras, that'll do for now. Yeah, let's go take a flight. And let's pop this up and let's go direct to K what is it, 1A6, 1A6. I don't know if it needs a K in front of it. Okay, good enough. It doesn't want to go up and down though. What am I going to do? Well, okay. Where's enter? This is my first flight in the Xr20, so forgive me here. I don't see enter. VNav? Well, we could go there, but anyway, let's get the enter going here. I've already put in 1A6. It seems to recognize it. Maybe not. Fix NDB VOR space backspace. Okay, let's put in 1A6 and see if it recognizes. There we go. And no map data for whatever reason, and we want to go direct 1A6. Then where the hell is the enter key? It's funny that it won't allow me to, I can move it left and right. Heading. Okay, let's just look at it for a second. Heading nav, autopilot, indicated airspeed, out, vertical speed, cool. Let's get a little bit closer in here. There's a heading knob, course knob, out select. Let's select, that's good. What? 9,000? No frickin' way. Oh, wait. That was right. 980. Somewhere around there. Let's make it 950 for this. Fix the altimeter there. I don't know what it is, local. No, that's not what I wanted. Never mind. Let's go over here. And that will not load the ATC window for some reason. Okay, let's go to map mode. Zoom in. And let's see what happens. We click on it. Heading, altitude, speed. That's the aircraft. That's right. That's all right. Details. Sky clear 3031. It should be the altimeter. I thought I put it at the airport at 1,100 feet. Maybe not. 3031. So what did that just do? Can you move? I know you can move left and right. Why can't you move up and down? Alright, so we're going to look up 3031. Now, I don't know if I can change it. No, it won't allow me to do that. So, let's move this way. And it doesn't want to move any more than that. That's interesting. What happens when I push the trigger, which is supposed to center everything? Okay. And does my height work? Not quite. Let's see if this works here. Well, wait. Let's use, let's use the control panel. So let's elevate. And look down. We should see the cowling, I think. Let's elevate a little bit more. And look down. That's good enough. You know, we should be using is the Cessna, my normal default Cessna, but enough for all that. Let's put this away. And let's what happens when I go here? It will move up and down, but it won't go sideways. I mean, sideways, but not up and down. That's really weird. So, how do I adjust the barometer? It was 3031 as I recall. No, that has to be in meters. What is that? See, that many control panels in the way. Okay. What happens when I pull the trigger? We should center everything. Not a frickin' thing, because I didn't bring over my god damned joystick settings. Okay. That's not right, unless it's in meters. I wonder if we can do that. Set up. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. That's what it's supposed to be. So, fine. If that's what it shows, that's what it shows. Okay, so let's go to the cockpit view. Lovely. Up. And let's go to the control panel. Enable head shake. Center. There we go. Okay. Save ball. Got rid of it. And here we go. No more screwing around. Here we go. We're going to do a flaps takeoff or not. I'm bringing the flaps up. 70. We'll come up with a 80. Whoa! Everything is totally screwed. Oh, guess what? I can't see any, God damn it. I do not see anything that indicates what, all we can do is try to fly it straight and level. And let's bring this up, and 106, and it should be on nav. Is it? You know what? We're not going to worry about that right now. I can't see zoom in and zoom out range. And again, I don't see the enter key. Oh, there it is. Okay. And let's go to nav. Where is that? Does this whole thing move? The whole thing? Let's see. Alright, well, screw it. Now let's aviate and navigate. We want to head south, so as soon as we get our bearing, I'm gonna, well, let's look at the farm. That's real screwy. I hate not knowing the altitude. But this is LOD 19 right over the farm, LOD 17. LOD 17 everywhere else in this tile, which is 3684. Where is the farm? I think that's it down there. So we'll do a flyby the farm and then head south. How's that? I'm going to put in some flaps and see. Oh, there's elevator trim. Is that the farm? No, it's not. It's another farm. Oh, let's go south. And I'll put the heading bug, center it. Actually, I should be able to do that right here. Oh, it doesn't work. None of the frickin' buttons work. I don't know why I'm doing this. Alright. Are you crapping me? If I center the heading bug, well, that works. And that'll just about do it. Center it up. Let's center the heading bug. Okay. And can I see what's going on down here? Let's go to nav. Where do we do that? It should be right here. Let's go to heading for right now. Heading and auto. How do we turn on heading? Did we turn on? Where's the AP autopilot button? Heading. Doesn't like that. Crap. Don't you hate it when you've got all the buttons that a plane could ever need put in, but it's in the other flight. This is bullshit. This is total bullshit. We're not going to do this. We're going to fly my... no, I'm not going to do it. I refuse. I got all my buttons set up, and we're going to go to X-Plane, this PC, we're going to go to our D drive, and we're going to go to X-Plane base, X-Plane 11, and fly it. If it doesn't give me any troubles, this is set to VR1. Okay. But it's also set to all of my joystick commands. That took quite some time to bind. So, oh, it's not going to know where to go, because it was in the previous flight on my Drive X. That's one of the foibles of having multiple copies of X-Plane. So let's do a new flight, and let's use the Cirrus, because it's supposed to be a Cirrus flight. Where is the Cirrus? Come on. Alright, then we'll do it this way. No, that's not what I want. I want Cirrus. And there's the Xr20. Fine. And we're going to go to K69, which is a symbolic link. No. Oh, okay. Symbolic link to my K drive. And we'll fix the screen in a second. I'm sorry, but there's no way that I'm going to fly without my controls and buttons set the way they're supposed to. So I hope you all are doing well. My virtual buddy, let's put it this way, he doesn't know who I am, but flies the TBM 850. And I can't remember his name. Always says, "How you doing?" And then he says, "Oh, I'm glad to hear that," as if he did. And that that bugs me just a little bit. So remind me that, yeah, here we go. Remind me, as if you could, that we need to set the, no, we've already done that for X-Plane. It should be the same setting for mixture, for mix. Let's see if it is. Oh, and I forgot that X-Plane takes over virtually all the resources, GPU, CPU, and while it's loading, ain't nothing else gonna run. So there's that. So let's just kind of hang out, and well, while it's loading this scenery file, I could show you the Ortho4XP. We could do that. X-Plane should be down. X-Reality is up. Yes, X-Plane needs. Okay. What? That's right. Okay, good. Alrighty, that's a good thing. Let's go to full screen. And should be good to go there. Let me see if X-Plane camera should be running. Alright, now I should have a bunch of cameras. Oh, it does have the Cirrrus one. Let's go to plugin admin. Oh, let's see if we can just go to plugin. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Jesus. This is the Cirrrus. But you know which one I want to fly? How many? One of three? You know what I want to fly? I want to fly a different view, so I'm going to go to the one that has my Cessna 172 and browse community files, and I'm going to put in C172SP. Let's see. No, that's not working. C172 doesn't work. There we go, SP. And we want the one that I have. I've never learned how to load it other from the community files. And there's 73 of them, so we need to find the one that I set up to the up. There we go. Well, there's one. There's all right. We'll go back. And we'll load that. And where are we supposed to be in the cockpit? We're too high. Well, we could change the elevation. Well, save all. Except elevation isn't working. That works. That works. Except we have to go forward and change the elevation up a tad. Not much. Oh, I've got it set to large. Movement's very large. This is how you adjust. Doesn't like medium. That's interesting. How about large? And move to the right. And look down. And forward. Now I think we all are taller than that, so that looks a little bit better. We're going to save. Now let's go back to the category for the cockpit. Cabin. 7, 8, 9, 10, no 10. That's supposed to be the cockpit. So, for some reason. Okay. Let's move the camera down. And move our elevation up. Which way do I need to go? Oh, I need to go forward. Okay. Is that that's medium? Let's move to large. There we go. And we should not be using a field of view. So we're going to move a little bit forward, and now we're going to change the elevation just a little bit. And we're going to go to medium. And now we're going to go, now we need to change the elevation higher than that. Can we see the cowling on an SR? I know you can on a Cessna. Just a little bit over the top. And point the camera down. So we see what would be the six-pack, and that's good. Let's move a little to the right. So the arrow here is right there. We're going to save that. Since this is supposed to be high, it says pilot high. Let's go ahead and move it high. And we'll save that. Now let's go to pilot, regular PIC. You'll see that that's way high. So let's come down if we can. And we can't. So I'm going to delete. I don't know why. I'm going to make a copy of that camera. And I'm going to paste that camera into here, and I'm going to say PIC, just plain PIC, because that's the one I did before that wasn't responding to my controls. And let's bring the elevation down just a tad. And let's come back just a tad. Okay. That looks okay for right now. Alright, so let's take off again. And I don't like that circle. Okay. Here we go. Up we go. And we're going to come around. Oh, this definitely handles differently than the I better put some flaps in. Okay. This will be a flyby of K69 CarnesFarm. And, whoa! On the left will be the farmhouse and Mama Carnes farm and Mama Carnes Museum. Something's screwy with this LOD. Alright, we're gonna go. Let's see if I can see any. What is that? Whoops. Chaz, aviate, navigate, and do all the rest later. Almost killed us all, didn't I? Yeah, I'm pretty certain that altitude is, let's see, it flaps up. I'm thinking this is all set to okay. And let's see if I can move the heading bug and zoom in a little. There we go. And we go when I go to the south. Whoa. Aviate, navigate, dude. You don't know this plane. You want to screw around and get it up high. Alright, our flaps should be up. Okay. 95. I'm going to get a more conservative, say 700. And let's go to where did I set the heading back to? It needs to go to the south. Okay. And we'll go to, how do you go to, let's see if we can't zoom in here. What's that? Okay, there's the south. Let's engage the autopilot. And trim her up a little bit. Where is that's the ELT. Let's go to out select. Heading's been set. If I really have okay, now let's go into here, see if we're using FOV. No, we're not. Which FOV should we use? Well, we're not using it, so that's that. Okay. Head check. We're not going to enable track I because we don't have one working. However, we'll do. Alright, let's go outside the plane and take a look as we head southbound. Oh, that's messed up. That's a nice shot. And that works. This is Cessna 172 cameras, which is, I thought would work, even though Cessna 172 probably sits higher. Trigger should bring us back in the cockpit. Okay, because we recreated it, right? Okay, so let's go to PIC. We're going to call that ID1 right there. And we will save all. So now, no matter what we do, are we headed south? No, we're not, because Chaz has not, heading. Right, heading, okay, we need to go to, nav, heading. Heading doesn't want to work. That's interesting. Let's come back. As a matter of fact, I don't see where there's a sign that says autopilot. I have a button that says autopilot. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay, let's go heading. And let's do out. Where is there? And out is on. Cool. Let's zoom out. And our heading bug is right there, and that's where we're headed. Okay, so far so good. I do not see an out button, but it could be on this map. Let's see if it stops. Whoa, we went past it. Guess what? That's not good. Let's look at this puppy again. I don't know how to make it zoom out, except with the map. So we'll zoom in from my button. Heading, autopilot. Oh, it wasn't on. Okay. So we're coming back to our heading. This is all LOD-17. Let me take you outside the plane. I don't know what we've got there, but we do have that and that. We can make that a little bit lower and a little bit closer and a little bit higher. You know what? The aspect ratio doesn't look right. Let's save that and put it away. Looks squashed to me. I don't know where we are. Well, I'll tell you what we could do. We can look down to see where we are. Okay, that's not working. Let's look up. Right. Oh, there it is. And what's that supposed to be? Camera 1. Alright, we'll save that. And go through my presets. I need to come up a little bit on that. And look down. That's not working. Yeah, now this is incorrect, because even if it was a Cessna 172, that should be correct. And it's too high. Not even in there. I don't know what preset we're using in there. Okay. We should be coming up on 1A6. And, oh, that's Tom's. Okay. So let's zoom out. That's right. Let's zoom in again and see if we can't go to nav. So let's go direct. Where's direct? DCT. There it is. Direct. Let's look up a little bit. Go to 1A6. Yep. Enter somewhere around here. It's the ENT key. Where was it? Here it is. See that? It's got the square outline. And let's go to nav. Kadunk. Heading off, nav. Alright, so we should be on the right course. Where are we? So let's look at this puppy. And move that right there. And we need to go from CDI to, there you go, track the magenta line. And we'll set our transponder, well, it's set to 1288. Okay. How far are we from 1A6? And we can use the zoom key to look. Does it say distance? 2.7 miles. Okay, we're way high, so let's take it off of autopilot. And look to our left. Yeah, we're right over it. Let's find it. And let's change the time. I think, oh, there it is down there. I drew this. This is Middlesboro, Kentucky. And I drew this in LOD 19 as well. We're going to have to burn some speed. We'll do a quick pass over and change the light. I wonder if we can actually do that in this plane. Where is the beacon? I saw it. There it is. Okay. Now let's extend ourselves. Guess what I've got? Okay, 128. Let's see if we can't change. Not only zoom, but date and time. Yep. Okay, so we're coming around 100 miles an hour. Let's see what, let's zoom in. Elevated trim, look good there. Zoom out, Chaz, and come around. We're about to stall the shit out of this thing. Luckily it's got a powerful enough engine to allow me to overcome my screwing around. I still say the field of view is messed up. Okay, let's get up higher. Take off the flaps. And come down. Get a better perspective. There it is. Okay. So we're going to do a little 45 entry. For the downwind. And we will come 45 degrees this way. That ought to do it. And we'll come out to this white patch out here. And this hill, by the way, if you haven't heard me say it before, we're in the middle of a meteorite crater. Because if it hits, it's a meteorite, right? If it doesn't, it's a meteor. Do we have... Yeah, we got fixed gear. So Gumps, we look down. I don't know where the gas is. I'm going to assume that the gas is on the right tank. Never assume, right? Yeah, we're going to bring our speed back. And go 90 degrees. That's about 90 degrees, I think. To the airport. Or is that it down there? No, it's not. You know what I'm going to do right at this point? I'm going to try to fry the frickin' plane. That's what I'm going to do. I think it's behind us. Let's see, what does that say? Distance 8 miles? That's not right. 7? Well, does that mean we're heading towards it? Nah, that's way off. That ain't right. That's one of the cameras. Alright, let's look over to our left and realign ourselves. That's eastbound, heading back towards the farm. That is, rather, excuse me. Northeast. There she is. Alright, let's come to the right and straighten out. Okay, we're on our downwind now. I'm going to bring our elevator trim up just a tad. You can see it just right under the wing there. So I'm going to come to the right a tad. Never landed this guy, so let's put in a... Let's look down a little bit and zoom in. Okay, I see flaps. Okay. Let's move back and let's move the view up. I'm using my joystick. hat. And now we're going to come around 90 degrees to where we are, which is 265. So you want about 226. And there's the field right down there. We were way too high. We'll do a flyby and get our, because we're a little bit on the speedy side here. So I drew this and the farm. Let's come out here a little bit. And then you can look. Well, let's see if we can do better than that. There you go. And we'll come around. I can't do any hot shot stuff in this thing because I don't know how to fly it yet. So let's come back to about 90. We'll put some flaps down at that point. A little bit more. And put a little bit of flaps in. And a little bit more. Adjust my trim. Alright, we're going to come around. I'm going to do a little yanking and banking. There it is. And we'll come down. There's the field over there. Whoa, we're about to stall. 80 knots. 100, 90. Alright. We're going to try doing it this time. This is, I don't know how to describe the, how this operates. It's just different, way different, and my field of view is funny. So here we go. Get that speed up or you're going to kill yourself. Is that it? Did I screw it? There it is. Full flaps. Yeah, I can't get her down. And I don't know how sharp a turn I can take with this thing without going tilt, if you know what I mean. losing all control. I'm going to come out here. Let's see, what does it say I am? 1A6. That's wrong. 6 miles? No frickin' way. Okay, we're going to make a hard 180. Get up that. Get that speed up, dude. Alright, I'm going to set the heading bug there, and we're going to look for 180 from that. Alright, let's get out to the rim, and now. At 70 miles an hour, that's probably not a good idea, but we're going to do it anyway. There's a 30-degree bank. Okay. It slows down pretty good. $80. That's probably where I should have set myself. Come on, man. I just need to get it. Alright. Horrible, but alright, let's see if the autopilot works when I'm on pause. And we can probably bring the flaps up. Bring the trim back. I don't see any mixture. Ah, there's the mixture. Does it work? Yep. I think we need to pitch down a tad. Are my flaps up? I don't even know where to look for my flaps. Oh, there they are. To the right of the throttle. Let's pitch for it's a little bit higher than I wanted to go. How's that looking? It's freaking meters, isn't it? Alright, so let's go to autopilot and let's go to heading. Can't see it, so I need to zoom in. I think that's heading, autopilot, and let's try out. Where is it? Let's come back. Where do we want to go? Oh, let's zoom in here and change the CDI over to, that's nav 1, nav 2, and heading should work, and we're on a pretty good course. Alright, let's zoom out here and look for That's not working. I don't like that zoomed out. Let's zoom in this way. And zoom in that way. Do we have nearest as an option? Let's see. Menu. Exponder, come on now. Direct flight plan, editor. Course, nav, approach. Flight director. Yaw damper. Indicate airspeed out. VNav. That's nice. What is this? That must be my speaker. What is that? You better make sure that you're flying right, dude. Well, let's see if we have our GTN 750. What do you say? Doesn't appear we do. This could crash us, but then again, oh, what do we got here? Okay. So, Whistleboro, New Tazewell. I know that that was included in the scenery that I built, so let's go to New Tazewell, direct, activate, and we're going to come like that, so it's out of the way, and we're going to zoom in and go to nav, because we can. So let's go to nav, and we should be tracking it straight ahead. What are we on there? What does that say? That's GPS. That's good. We're on nav. Are we on autopilot? Yep. We're gonna disconnect it and stay on nav. And I don't like the looks of the Xr20 there. Track 135. That's not right. Huh. So where are we going to? Well, let's go back to the to where we were. Nearest airport. It was New Tazewell, right? Right there. It's only 4.4 miles, and we're heading towards it apparently. Let's move this over here, and what is it? 382. So now we're gonna see if we can't get it to agree. So we're gonna go to direct. Where is it here? Where is it? Direct 382. 3 2 and enter, which has a white square around it. So where is it? It's autopilot. Where is enter? It's around here somewhere. Heading nav, autopilot, indicated airspeed, out, approach, heading. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Bam. And let's zoom out and zoom in. Here's 382. But where are we? Are we on nav? Back. Direct 382 with a GTN. We just passed it. That's alright. So let's go to heading. Back out. And let's change the heading directly behind us. And let's go to heading mode and autopilot. Alright, let's zoom out. Then we should see new Tazwell. That may be it right there. Well, it's off to our right side. Just, you see right here where the river forks, it turns into an upside down slingshot. That's what we want to see. So, I think we're flying right over it. And new Tazwell should be. We can get rid of this guy for right now. As a matter of fact, we're on a base leg for a runway. What is that? 07. So let's set our heading back to 07. There we go. And we're going to take it off of autopilot and fly straight ahead. Well, I missed my track IR, but I'm not going to worry what the G1000 shows. Let's come back to the left a tad. You know, that's a wider field of view than I'm used to. I'm going to try something. We're going to use this artificially inside of X camera. See how that looks more real like that? That means if we go forward and up, and save all, then that feels better. Alright, where are we? Alright, we're off of autopilot. We're going to zoom out just enough so we can see the airport. And we're on a extended downwind for runway 07. And new Tazwell, November 146 Charlie Hotel is an extended runway downwind for runway 07, new Tazwell. Let's get about 3 miles out and let's do our base. 5,000 feet. Wow. Let's get the information on new Tazwell. 1179. Okay. We'll get rid of this. No, we won't. Okay, here we go. New Tazewell, November 146 Charlie Hotel, and a brandy new Cirrus is on final for runway 07. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. Now I did not, I think I did not do New Tazewell. I did 186, New Tazewell was 182. Let's try this again, let's come around. Runway 25. I think we need to make our approach at, say 90. Got full flaps, I think. Yep. Yeah, let's keep it at, say 90. Let's come out here to give us a base. We'll turn left at this road right here. That'll put us on base. And right about... Now we're just doing this visually because my GTN 750, it's way slow. Alright, I'm gonna go 90 degrees to where we were. Alright, we're on a short bit. Okay, wow, we're way. Okay. Alright, back up. What if we continue to go south? Alright, so let's change our heading. Now let's go further south. What do you say? Up. Ah, damn it, we didn't reset to find a set of meters to feet. I'm going to come down a little bit, get our speed up to say 90. We're going to turn to the south. Now, let's get our altitude up. Flaps all the way up. Change our pitch, and as soon as we're stable, we're going to go to heading and we're going to go to heading and autopilot. Doop. And altitude, well, maybe. Where's alt? I've been working in VR so long that everything is, switches are way off. Okay, and here is my pitch. Let's pitch down at about 10 degrees. That's about right. Alright, so let's bring it to the GTN and find the nearest to the south. And what? Really? Appalachian Regional. Let's go direct there. And we'll look down, zoom in, and go to nav. Now see, that's totally off as far as I can tell. We just lost autopilot, I'm sure. Okay, straighten out. See, that says one thing and this says another. So who's right? I'm gonna take let me go to pause for a second. I go to plugins, XP GTN. That is the master device. Check for updates. You are up to date, which means I should be able to move this over to another screen if I had another screen. Alright, so it says that we're on a heading of 324. That agrees. And yet, for GPS, oh, wait, did we enter the, what is it? We're going to 65 KY. What? That doesn't sound right. Oh, it's Kentucky Regional? Maybe it is. Let's see. Let's zoom it out so everybody can see. Come on. By the way, this GTN has got problems working in VR. KY. Let's go to nearest. .65 KY. I've never flown into there, but I think. Let's see, what does it say about? Oh, wait a second. That may be a. Middlesbrough, Great Lakes. Oh my God, it's a helipad. Is that right? Excuse me. Oh, it is. It's the helipad. It's the helipad at Middlesbrough. Alright, so let's go south. And 182, that's fine. Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forts. I don't know whether I did that in Ortho4XP, but let's go ahead and do it. It's got avgas and jet fuel. So, right? Bam. We're going around to KT. And that's going to be behind us. Okay. Then we can make this smaller. And we can zoom out. And we can get rid of this. Whoa. Guess what I did? I put it into night mode. I wonder if it shows the time, by the way. Somewhere. I'm going to have to read the manual. That would be helpful, wouldn't it, Chaz? That's pretty. It's kind of sunsetty, right? Alright, let's look down. Make sure we're in nav mode. We're not. So nav and autopilot and altitude. How's that? 5,000 feet suits me. Now the question is it going to try to dump us out of autopilot, or will it actually make a 180 degree turn? Okay, this is that ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Graphics. Full screen. Default monitor settings. 19... where is it? Okay. Reset FOV. Done. Now that looks like it's a lot better. Let's see what it looks like in the cockpit. And that looks like a lot better. Okay, let's resume. Our flaps are up. I like this. I like flying this plane, and it looks like a pretty good G1000. Remember, the GTN 750 is the default device. Dude, you're overflying us. Are we in nav? Oh, we're not in autopilot. Let's see if it comes around to the right. Yeah, we are. See right here? On the Arty. Flight, for some reason, autopilot went away. But look, we're coming right over it. Cool. You want to see what this is saying right here? Uh-oh. Not saying anything. It doesn't want to zoom out. Well, that's fine. Let's go outside the plane and look around. You know what? Yes, sunset's pretty, but I'm going to make it so y'all can see my LED 17 scenery for, what is it? 036 minus 84. There's night. And that's, if I could find a clock, I could, oh, there's the sun. Okay, now you can see it. And we can get rid of the G10 for right now. You know what, I'm going to take it off of out. So I'm going to zoom in here, and I'm going to put it on what is it, vertical speed. And zoom back out, and look. Fuel critical, switch tanks. Okay. We're the freak of the tanks. Okay. Yeah, see the right tank right there? We learned something, didn't we? Alright, let's go to, what's our altitude? 4,000 coming up on 5. We'll go to alt at 5. So we need to zoom